Folks, it's Jim from the Movie One, and within 3 minutes I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should go see Rian Johnson's Looper. Part of the fun is seeing how the film unfolds, and the marketing has cleverly stayed away from the plot details within the second hour. I will do so as well. Number 3, this is relatively simple. It's rated R. In a time where so many films are rated PG-13 to pander to larger audiences to acquire higher ticket sales, Looper sticks to its integrity. Number 2, Rian Johnson. Aside from the strong performances by the cast, particularly Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who embodies Bruce Willis and his subtle mannerisms without ever becoming an impersonation, this is Rian Johnson's film. Who is Rian Johnson, you might ask? Johnson is a filmmaker who is behind such films as the neo-noir set in high school Brick and the con man caper flick The Brothers Bloom. He is a filmmaker in love with movies while still bringing a level of artistic craftsmanship. He's not your average director for hire that merely gets the job done. As both the director and the writer, this is one of those cases where from the ground up it was solely one man's vision and not a couple of producers sitting around in a room trying to make the next Avengers, Hunger Games. You get the point. It's not written by several Hollywood hacks who have meshed a messy script. What comes with Johnson's vision? Well, a meticulous script, a focus on characters with arcs, a unique world that doesn't look too futuristic nor too apocalyptic, and a couple of moments that made my jaw drop. Number 1, it's original. It's not based off any established popular property. I'm sure that will be the argument some will make for not liking it. Don't get me wrong, everyone is entitled to their opinions, but I don't think I could take the argument like, oh yeah, well look how much Looper made in comparison to the Transformers series seriously. After all, nothing becomes popular without a beginning, right? Will Looper be a hit? Seeing as how a woman said it was stupid as I was leaving the theater, probably not. This will most likely be a divisive flick. I think in this day and age many are starving for something new, and many are fine with the same old thing. Looper is not a prequel, sequel, remake, or reboot. It's not based off some popular book, nor is it based off a board game like Battleship. We need more movies like this. If we don't support them on some level, even if this particular one didn't fly with some people, it's still relatively important. There will always be filmmakers who want to make great films that are thoroughly entertaining, emotionally satisfying, and thought-provoking on a blockbuster level, but if we choose to ignore them, then they won't get financially supported. This inventive, passionate, and ambitious sci-fi noir, which starts to become more of a western as the film progresses, is rather modest with a budget of $30 million, which isn't half of what most blockbusters are today, and yet it's more groundbreaking and innovative than most of them. Overall, I love the film. Johnson is the kind of guy that can shake up the industry, working with a close set of collaborators who seem more interested in making the best film possible. I know he hasn't directed a franchise yet, but should we really scorn him for that? Does he really have to pay his dues like Christopher Nolan did to get respect on a large scale? Looper, a flick of redemption, love, free will versus destiny, established by our past, and much more, is one of the best films of the year, if not the best. That's it for the Movie One. Have a good day, folks. Until next time.
I'm sorry.
Oh my